Spring has been slow to arrive this year. We have had a few days of nice weather, but generally it has been cold, wet, and windy. But May is here, and with it, spring has finally arrived. I'm Huntley Harrison to bring you the May 2020 installment of Chatham Today. The format of this episode will be quite different from what you have seen in the past, as we are all recording remotely from our various homes. The coronavirus, aka COVID-19, has changed our lives significantly over the past several months. And we were unable to produce an April show due to social distancing and a variety of technical issues with remote recording. Well, those issues have now been solved, and we hope to bring you some important information during this episode. First, I want to direct you to the town website for the current status of the virus situation in Chatham. As the weather gets nicer and we all want to go outside, it will be important for all of us to follow the guidelines put forth by the state and the town. The town website is an excellent resource for information to help you, especially the community update from town manager Jill Goldsmith. Remember, we are all in this together. Even though they are closed, we will highlight information from the Council on Aging, the Eldridge Public Library, and the Atwood House and Museum, and provide you with ways to help you through these days of being shut in. We will start with the Eldridge Public Library. As you may know, the Friends Learning Series spring semester, along with all library programs and meetings, have been canceled. This was a difficult decision and was made to mitigate the risk to the public library patrons and the library staff. You can join them online at their virtual library for online resources and programming. Patrons can still access library resources online, such as Libby for ebooks and audiobooks, Hoopla for TV, movies, and more, Freegal music, and online databases, such as their A to Z World Food Database. Their Wi-Fi is available outside the building 24/7. You can also contact them by email. They are not accepting returns at the book drop. Please hold your items until the library is open again to the public. There will be no fines on overdue materials during this extended closure. Thank you for your patience. Oh, and one last item. For coronavirus information from the library, you can check their webpage. Look for the link, Coronavirus Information from EPL. And now for some information from the Atwood House. While you are home, you can visit the Atwood House and Museum virtually, where they are bringing history to life. They have a new section on their website called Virtual Experience. While not everything is new in that area, pages were recently added and others were updated. It's a work in progress, as are many of the projects they focus on in the museum. Please take the time to explore the various sections, find a few interesting tools, and share the information with your families and friends. And now we will go to Mandy Speakman with important information from the Council on Aging.
Hello, I'm Mandy Speakman. I'm your Council on Aging Director, and I want to thank Huntley for sharing all of that really important information with us. These are unusual times, and we're doing everything a bit differently. And in all the emergency planning work I've participated in, I can't say I ever considered a pandemic as anything other than a hypothetical situation. Yet here we are. And as this COVID-19 pandemic is evolving from an acute crisis to a long-term situation, what I'm learning is that it is not too late to still become better prepared to deal with this emergency and others that might come up in the future. In order to provide a reliable and effective communication network With our residents, the town of Chatham has implemented Swift Reach Networks Incorporated as our emergency notification provider. Swift 911, if you're not familiar, is a high-speed notification system designed to make calls to specific people or areas of our community in the event of an emergency, and it allows the town to share vital information. This system can make thousands of calls in minutes and may include updates on emergencies of all kinds, including our current health emergency that we find ourselves in together. Residents can add multiple telephone numbers and can also receive notifications by email, text, and pagers. The address documented must be in Chatham, but your phone number can be for anywhere. And emergency messages can reach TTY teletypewriter phones used by people who are hearing impaired. All the calls you receive have a Town of Chatham caller ID. To register, I encourage you to visit www.chatham-ma.gov. Click on the Chatham Emergency Notification Swift 911 for residents and property owners. If you do not have access to a computer, that's not a problem. You can call the Chatham Fire Department at 508-945-2324 to provide your information. And registering for this service helps us stay connected to you. In the meantime, you can continue to get immediate information and services by reaching out to the Chatham Emergency Operations Center, which is staffed to answer your calls Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Trained and screened volunteers are standing by to assist you with essential needs. This includes grocery and pharmacy deliveries. The Emergency Operations Center can be reached at 508-945-5191. The Council on Aging staff is also available, and we're working remotely. You can call us during normal business hours, 508-945-5190. We'd be very happy to hear from you. And now I'd like to turn it back over to Huntley for some more information on how to stay social with technology. Thank you.
And we are back. These days we are practicing social distancing, but did you ever think about how to stay social with technology? If you are missing family and friends during our months-long social distancing, Zoom might be the answer for you. Family visits, tea time, and cocktail hour meetings are all possible with this video conferencing technology. Zoom is a wonderful way to meet up with friends. Up to 100 participants at a time for up to 40 minutes to just sit and talk and laugh and share the time together. Zoom is also used for online learning and business meetings. There have been issues of security, but the company has stepped up with an updated version to deal with the security issues. If you want to host a Zoom session, you can install Zoom on your phone, iPad, or computer. On a Mac computer, go to zoom.us and sign up for an account. On an iPhone or iPad, go to the App Store and download Zoom meeting software. If someone invites you to a Zoom meeting, you will receive an email with a link to the session. You can get local help by calling the COA at 508-945-5190 for the name of a helping hand. Now, let's talk about social media. Facebook offers great ways to stay in touch with friends and family. Facebook posts and messaging can keep you updated with family and friends, but remember, it is not private. One feature of interest is the Chatham Spread the Word page. It is a hyper-local news site in and about Chatham. Twitter can also be very helpful for your friends and family and keep you updated by following police and fire departments, the president, political groups, and internet news alerts. Twitter can be very entertaining and informational, but also can be a little controversial. Now, here is some Shine Health information. Although offices may be closed, the Shine office can still be reached by telephone Monday through Friday if you have any questions about your health or prescription coverage. As you can imagine, things are changing every day. It can be difficult to keep up with all the information. If you have questions about your Medicare coverage as it relates to the COVID-19 crisis, please give them a call today. One final note of caution, scammers may use the coronavirus national emergency to take advantage of people while they're distracted. As always, guard your Medicare card like a credit card. Check Medicare claims summary forms for errors and if someone calls asking for your Medicare number. Hang up. You can call Tracy Benson, Shine Program Manager, for more information. The number is on your screen now. During the uncertainty of this pandemic, our stress levels are not necessarily where they should be. Check out some tips from the Mayo Clinic to help you deal with stress in this month's COA Bulletin, The Flash, and other helpful information on the COA website. They have a lot there. Please take advantage of it. Here are some Chatham COA outreach notes. If you need assistance, the Family Pantry of Cape Cod is providing drive-up services to all who need assistance at 133 Queen Anne Road in Harwich. If you have any questions, call 508-432-6519 or visit their website at www.thefamilypantry.com. The Lower Cape Outreach Council provides drive-up services with prepackaged bags and curbside pickup. The Chatham site is served on Wednesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. at St. Christopher's Church. They also will help provide emergency financial assistance. For food deliveries or financial questions, call them at 508-240-0694 or visit lcoutreach.org. There is also the Homeless Prevention Councils. Staff and case managers can assist anyone facing financial insecurity or housing instability and will help with emergency resources and applications for affordable subsidized housing. Call 508-255-9667 or visit www.hpccapecod.org. And did you know that Chatham COA has virtual programming and resources due to COVID-19? Stay active and healthy while flattening the curve. Check out the COA website at the link on your screen now. And now, we are excited to welcome to Chatham Today, Heather Bailey, a certified nutritional consultant who runs the Optimal Kitchen and also is the resident chef for the Chatham COA lunches and soups. She'll be giving us a quick cooking demo of her rocket soup recipe featured in the May COA Flash newsletter.
Hi, I'm Heather Bailey, a community nutritionist and owner of the Optimal Kitchen, a nutritional consulting and plant-based food company based in Orleans and Chatham. Since we can't be together at the Chatham COA this month, doing our spring series cooking classes, we decided that we would bring to you a video of me doing the rocket soup, which was in this month's issue of The Flash. Okay, so one of the reasons I chose to do rocket soup is because it is basically a green soup. Today I only have spinach. Normally I'd be making it with spinach, arugula, maybe Swiss chard. I actually have some arugula going out in my garden, which you can't see right now because the shade's down. But greens are one of the most important foods that we can eat. They're super low in calories, really high in fiber, but what makes them really special is their mineral content. More so than the vitamins they have, they are chock full of calcium, manganese, magnesium, all critical minerals, remember, are the critical components that actually help our bodies absorb those vitamins. So a soup that's based on these greens is really terrific. And in the springtime, these greens are starting to pop up all over people's gardens. They're really inexpensive in the grocery stores, and they're full of vitamins that help keep our immune systems running nice and strong. The great thing about this recipe is it's got really just a few ingredients, and they're super simple things that you probably already have in your kitchen. So you need 1 onion, a few cloves of garlic, some greens, really whatever you have on hand. Spinach I love, Swiss chard, kale, whatever. 1 potato, white potato, russet potato, red potato, peeled, whatever you've got on hand again, no problem. Some yellow curry powder, allspice and nutmeg. And then some fresh herbs. My herbs are a little peaked. I'm sort of at the end of my shopping week. And I've got some parsley and cilantro here. I love fresh basil in this recipe, but use whatever you have on hand. I've got some oil in the pan getting hot. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my sliced onion. We're gonna blend this soup up so you don't have to worry about getting your onions really small. And while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and mince up my garlic. I opted for 3 cloves. I like my soup a little garlicky. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add that to the onions, and I'm going to saute them until they're nice and clear and soft. So our onions and garlic are all nice and soft and starting to caramelize up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my yellow curry powder, about a teaspoon. Add that in. And then I'm going to shake in a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of allspice. And remember, all that turmeric in that curry powder is super anti-inflammatory and really helps boost that immune system, something that's so crucial right now more than ever. All right, I've got that going. I'm going to go ahead, and I forgot to mention this in the ingredients, but I had some vegetable stock going over here on the stove just from some onion skins and celery stalks I had going in my freezer. I'm going to go ahead and strain that right into my soup. Excellent. And now I'm going to add my sliced potato. Stir it around a tiny bit, and I'm going to let that simmer right there for 10 minutes or so until those potatoes start to get soft. Potatoes have been simmering in the stock for about 8 minutes or so, and I'm going to go ahead and add several handfuls of my baby spinach. And then I'm going to go ahead, these are my washed herbs. Again, we're going to blend the soup up so you don't need to worry about chopping things too small or finely. And now we're going to let this go ahead and simmer for another 10 minutes before we let it cool and blend it up. All right, so we've taken the soup and we let the greens wilt and we turn the heat off, and it's been sitting cooling now for about 10 minutes, and it's time to blend it up. So you can use an immersion blender just like this, a food processor, or what I'm going to use, my favorite thing, is my Ninja. This gets it really smooth, which I love about this soup. After about 10 seconds, we had a nice smooth mixture that you can go ahead and serve now. Enjoy. And here is our rocket soup, delicious both hot and cold. It also freezes beautifully. So thank you for joining us for our virtual Go Greens class this spring at the Chatham COA.
Thank you, Heather Bailey of the Optimal Kitchen. In closing, I just want to remind you that the bravest thing you can do right now is to continue to stay home. You are doing a great job keeping yourselves and our community safe. Please keep it up. While you're home, I encourage you to visit chathamcoa.com if you're able to do that. Check out our May Flash newsletter and the link to Staying Mind and Body Active While Flattening the Curve. We're working on adding virtual programming frequently. For those of you not online, not a problem. The May Flash will be arriving in your mailbox soon. Stay safe, and thank you for tuning in today. Take good care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mandy. Well, that wraps it up for this time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Chatham Today. Remember, the show runs on Public Access Channel 99 several times during the week. If you missed the cablecast or want to see it again, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website. Just do a Google search for site/Chatham Today. It should be the first entry you see. The web address is on the screen now. Chatham Today is a video chronicle of events and activities in the town of Chatham. If you would like to have what's happening in your organization announced on the air, please email us. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also like us on Facebook at Chatham Today, and we hope you do. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you for watching. We'll see you down the road.